We are in the middle of a live stream. Also, thank you so much for Revenge of the Netherrealm for reminding me of this on the $5 super chat. He says, your contribution to that Star Wars Girls live stream was pure gold. All the discussing Reylos got what they deserved. Loved you in your videos. Definitely check out that. I believe Anna's reposted that on her live channel. So check out that Star Wars Girl live in her channel. You probably already subscribed to her because she's awesome and she's a well-respected and talented member of the Fandom Menace. People decided to get upset with her over some things that they really shouldn't have because, as you know, a lot of people don't understand what words mean. Hello everyone, I am still the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy, and like I said, we were talking on Anna's stream, that Star Wars girl, and a lot of Reylos got really upset with her, so much so that they decided to massively downvoting her video for no reason, and they decided to leave massive comments. So what we were referring to here on my stream is this, where she had all of us who were on her stream, and I was fortunate enough and lucky enough to be invited on, so thank you so much, between myself, Yellow Flash Guy, Drug 3PO, Tom from Midnight's Edge, Rob was even on there for a second from Midnight's Edge. Wow, way to devalue someone's hard work. You're both disgusting for this. If you had a scrap of decency, you'd delete this video and apologize to the artist. Absolutely foul behavior. And it's pretty much a bunch of teenagers yelling at them and not understanding what words mean. You can leave your opinion and dump on Reylo all you want, but choosing to make fun of someone's work in order to about an imaginary ship is just sad. You clearly don't have anything better to do in your lives. Hopefully you can learn and grow from this in order to discuss your opinions in a more mature fashion. Well, I have absolutely nothing better to do. I wasn't going to even react to this video until they started dogpiling on Anna and Jessie for the video that she made. So we're going to react to the artist from, now don't ever contact or talk to or any of that. We're better than they are, but I'm also not even going to use the animation. We're just going to kind of scroll through to kind of give you an idea. What really bothered me though was how blurry it gets towards the end here. Here, I'm going to mute it. It's very much that kind of still anime style where, you know, like when they want to cut corners and save some money, they just kind of zoom in on one shot and they just pan the camera around it to give you the illusion of animation. So that's part of what it was. This blurry as crap stuff that's all juddery, I did not like at all. I think the characters don't really look very correct. Yeah, I did nothing to this. This is just as blurry as she made it. Also, Rosetta Allen, Anna and Jessie are amazing ladies. Love them. Well, yes, and thank you so much. I totally agree. Also, Jiggle Cam. Yay, Jiggle Cam's working. Matt G, 149 super sticker. Well, thank you so much. It looks like a Mario coin also. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. This artist decided to not only use this critique that wasn't even on her video. By the way, this was on Anna's channel, a separate video that wasn't even adding her, it wasn't tagging her, she didn't drop this to her and say, look, we're making fun of you. None of that. She was just saying she didn't like the artwork and Reylos are weird, because I think it is kind of weird to care so much about what two fictional characters do, even crossing the line to the point of sending somebody like J.J. Abrams threat because you don't agree with his off a character. This is the type of people we're dealing with. The people who are so obsessed with Rey and Kylo's relationship because they're undateable, I assume. I don't know. So I actually don't have anything better to do, and I am just going to pick on this piece of art, having no contact with the artist. It is not actually, and they decided to just completely slam Anna over this. Also, I do have to point out, why do they always try and make Ben look, you know, more like a human being? They always try and fix his features to make them more symmetrical, to make his nose smaller from the front on, right here, to make him look less asymmetrical. In my opinion, they always try and make him look a little bit more symmetrical, I guess, because I don't want to use the term attractive or not, because I'm sure there's some people who find him very attractive. I certainly don't, because of the asymmetry. Then again, I think Stephen Fry's crooked nose is absolutely gorgeous, but that's because it's, you know, wrapped around his giant big sexy brain. That's another thing. Rosetta, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. If you think artwork is lazy and uninspired, that is apparently bullying the artist. Wow, we can't grow as artists anymore. I like criticism. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, Rosetta is actually an artist. I am not. I'm just an old fucking punk rocker with a guitar. I'm just an old punk rocker with a guitar listening to too many Ramones songs in the middle of the night, and I can't really play right now because I'm behind the microphone. I'm like this close to it, so if I bop the microphone. But no, so she decided to have her fan base go and actually attack Anna over this and massively ratio and attack her video on this and leaving some of the most insane comments I've ever read. Reported for harassment and use of someone else's art without consent. Fuck you very much. Well, you know what she did though? She actually stole the animation. Well, she didn't steal the animation. She stole the character models to animate and trace on top of the movie. She's basically copying what's actually in the movie. Now, I am not actually showing you the whole video. I'm showing you still images for 100% fair use because bite my copyright. That's what this is. This is 100% fair use for critique purposes. Now, especially if you go through and you use screenshots like this, I'm not going to question whether or not the art's good. I think this looks about as good as the new She-Ra stuff, which looks, frankly, Tumblr amateur 12-year-old girls at best. And no, I'm not an artist. No, I'm not going to try and do better. I'm just going to say that my personal aesthetic, this doesn't look very good. I don't like the subject material. I'm only making a video because her fan base decided to be my friend on this, and it will trigger them. Now, I am never going to contact this person who drew this. It is not an attack on somebody personally to say you don't like their choices and you don't like their artwork, you don't like their shipping. I don't like shipping, period, because I was always the type of person who actually wanted to bang the guys in the rock bands instead of, or the actors or movies. For me, it's more rock bands. I was always the person who wanted to bang the guys in the rock bands than deciding, oh, you need to hook up, because what's the point in having the sort of celebrity fantasy if you can't insert yourself into that? I don't get it. What do you guys saying in chat? Mecha plus Supreme Leader. You guys are shipping Mecha and Supreme Leader. That's what normally. So I get that one a lot, and I get like Mecha and Doomcock shipping a lot too. I get a lot of that when I see it. Anna's art gets criticized as well. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They also piled up on her and said, hey, you shouldn't be criticizing anybody's art without doing one yourself. Well, see, no, I can understand that. Even though she did that as a way to give her fan base what they wanted. They asked her to react to that. They asked her to make a video on it because they saw the Reylo art. Like, seriously, why is it so blurry? Why is it so bad and blurry? This is the only one I'm even looking at. I don't understand why it's so bad and blurry. Not only that, please don't contact her because we are better than these people. Don't look at her art and say how bad it is or good it is. I mean, unless you really, really like it. If you're really, really supportive of it, that's the only thing that these people can take. They can't take any actual criticism. Take the fact that somebody would talk about their artwork, not even to them, as a way to give their own fan base what they want. This is the thing. Nobody went to this artist. Nobody commented on her video. Anna didn't comment on her video. What Anna did was make a video. And this is the same type of crap that I always see in my own experience. I'll have to feel passion for the work, which means no Reylos. Well, thank you so much, Rosetta. These are the same people who, when I make like a Brie Larson video,
drop the taco, get in the car.
They think attacking her, even though I have nothing to do with her. They just think so little of her that she's there Googling herself all day, because apparently this artist does, who made the Reylo video. Now, there's a huge difference between putting your own opinion out there on your channel versus going to somebody and getting in their shit and telling them how much you don't like them or they suck or whatever. And these Reylos, these people who are fans of this girl's artwork, absolutely crossed the line on this. They lack the maturity and self-awareness to understand that they are doing exactly what they think Anna did, even though she did not. That was probably more fun than anything, is just going through all of these. Here, let's look at some of these. We read all of these on her stream. I want to read through a few more here. Stop being ridiculous. You can hate Reylo as much as you want, but leave the artist alone. Who do you think you are to criticize her? Oh, criticize Reylo shippers. Don't drag us. You won't survive. I'll criticize the little Reylo shippers because I think you guys need to grow up and find boyfriends of your own and stop worrying about two fictional characters. Also, stop harassing Adam Driver and his wife because you want him to be with Daisy Ridley. It's not going to happen. Revenge of the Netherrealm. 149 super sticker. I really, really appreciate it. Wow, you really made me so bad of you girls. Please, if you don't support ships, it's fine, but don't go and insult the artist's work, please. It's just an artist doing what she loves. If you go and insult it, shame on you. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're making all this fan art of these fictional characters because what happens? It further perpetuates this stereotype of the Reylos that, well, we all know how the Reylos are. And I'm going to pull this up too because I always pull this one up. All these shit Reylos say tweets. Here you go. They love to go out of their way. There's no sound.
Oh, God. No.
This is the fan base. Shut up, movies. All right, sit your butts down in the movie theater. Stop yelling. Stop talking. Stop with your temper tantrums. Oh, this crap. This is what I don't like. And then it gets better. We've already seen this a million times over. Yeah, we don't want you gatekeeping us out of the fandom either. Go back to Twilight. Go back to Twilight. Go back to Twilight. Actually, you probably haven't even discovered it yet, have you? This is why the Reylo shipping is weird, because they ruin your enjoyment of a movie. They ruin the fandoms. They bully people out of it, and they don't understand that there are a bunch of 13-year-old girls yelling at 30-year-olds, all right, calling a bunch of 30-year-olds isms and phobes because we don't care about your little teenage romance in a movie that was made long before any of you were born. So stop gatekeeping us older fans out of the fandoms. I get tired of it. So the Reylos rub one off to this shit, probably. Well, I don't think they even know how anymore because they have this, they're so grown children. Like, I thought our generation were immature. I thought it was immature for like the 10-year-olds to be listening to New Kids on the effing Block when I'm there listening to the Misfits, right? When I'm there with Earth AD on cassette, right? I'm there with Earth AD on cassette going, what are you guys listening to? Go read some real books, Sloppy Joe says. Just see it everywhere on the net and it always bugs me. It does too. Nikki Reborn, love the red hair. Well, thank you. I'm Ray Rose. That would be hot. I'm Ray Skywalker. Bond. Ray Bond. Shit, Scott Gentry. Holy shit. $49.90. Oh my god, thank you so much. Reylos are so weird. This is a product of people who've been led to believe their opinions are important via Twitter likes and whatever. Meanwhile, in a galaxy far, far away, the rest of the world doesn't give a rat's behind. You are exactly right. We don't care. We wanted the good stories. We wanted something that was a little bit more engaging, something that was a little bit deeper than a Fetch Quest video game cutscene without any gameplay. And that's what we got with Rise of Skywalker. It was a video game cutscene with what? Star Wars characters? I mean, if I want that, I'll just go watch a Let's Play of the Fallen Order, you know? Seriously, what are you people thinking with this movie? What were they thinking with this movie? What were they thinking with the last 3 Disney Star Wars trilogy movies? 4 or 5. How many Disney movies did they make? Well, they made Rogue One and Solo. What have they been thinking? They've been thinking that they're trying to remake Twilight. That's all this is. They've been thinking, yeah, so we're going to remake Twilight and it's going to be awesome and amazing. This is what you guys were talking about with the Takes Pills thing. This is what we were all saying last night. I hope this artist gets her video back and you have to take this crap down. What? She already had her video. It's right there. The artist's video is right there. It's right there, and it's kind of a dumb thing to waste your time on, this fictional thing, unless you're specifically trying to get a job at Lucasfilm. You know, their whole excuse is, oh, she worked really hard on it. All right. A lot of people work really hard on a lot of stupid crap too. it doesn't mean that they're immune from criticism and critique. Sorry. Twitter not jobs don't matter. I know. Well, this is on Anna's comment section of her video. You are nothing who is not critiquing a video, but directly mocking the creator, singling out an individual and subjecting her to hate for no reason is us. Takes Bill. And that was all of the reported for harassment and use of someone else with work without consent. Fuck you very much. These people are actual, though. They are actually out there. And you know what? Fine. Come at me. Come at me if you want. I'll smack you all down because you're all a bunch of 13-year-old little flies. Or 30-year-olds who have the mentality of 13-year-olds. I'm tired of that crap. I'm much meaner, I think, than Anna was. She was a lot more reasonable. We even had one of them show up in the stream and was like, oh, no, they're going to hate me because I'm here. Like, okay, first off, it doesn't matter what other people think of you. You're an anonymous user on the internet. You know, you could be a 50-year-old white dude or you could be a 13-year-old white girl. Doesn't matter. Or whatever girl. Holy crap, what happened to that generation? Participation awards. Participation trophies. Everybody gets a medal. Hating on someone else's work is fucking pathetic. Get a life, you fucking losers. These dumbasses are like the Fox News hosts of the Star Wars fandom. Imagine being so boring you can't make good content, so you insult others who do. Do yourselves a favor, grow the F up. This is disgraceful. Takes Pill. No, she was on her own video. She wasn't there tweeting at that girl who drew it. Sorry. These people are just not smart. They just don't understand how this works. They don't understand that being critical of something that you have no contact with the creator of is not actually abusive. Now, if she were to go to Gwendy85 and say, you are a horrible, and she would never do this too, but if she were going over to Gwendy85 and saying, your art is terrible and you're horrible and you should totally delete it because you're awful and you're an awful person, then that would be a little just like Gwendy's fans did to Anna, right? So that's the biggest problem. Why are we reading these idiots' comments? Because I was going to clip a video of it. All right, we're done with that. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm going back to the live stream.